In this video, we are going to discuss about Lagrange interpolation formula. So Lagrange interpolation formula is a general formula to find the value of y for any given x. So it is a general interpolation formula to find the value of y for any given x. So for this formula, we don't require any differences like forward, backward, or divide differences. So the formula can be applied directly. So the formula is given by to find y for any x. So y is equal to, so the first term is in the numerator I have x minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3, so up to x minus xn. Here x1, x2 up to xn are from the given data. Denominator is x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2, so up to x0 minus xn. So in the numerator, just replace x by x0, you get the terms of the denominator multiplied by y0, the first value. So this is the first term of Lagrange formula. The second term is x minus x0, x minus x2. Here we don't take x1, so x minus x2, x minus x3, so up to x minus xn. That x1 appears in the denominator, x1 minus x0, x1 minus x2, so on up to x1 minus xn multiplied by yn. Similarly, the third term is x minus x0, x minus x1. So don't take x minus x2. So directly x minus x3, so on up to x minus xn. So denominator, so that x2 appears in place of x here. So x2 minus x0, x2 minus x1, x2 minus x3, so up to x2 minus xn multiplied with y2. So similarly, we have the remaining terms. And finally, the last term is x minus x0, x minus x1, so up to x minus xn minus 1. So don't take x minus xn here. But xn comes in the denominator, so in place of x here. So xn minus x0, xn minus x1, so up to xn minus 1 multiplied by yn. So this is a general formula, interpolation formula known as Lagrange interpolation formula to find y for any x. So the number of terms in each of these terms varies based on the given data. So let us take an example here. Using Lagrange interpolation formula, find y at x is equal to 10. The data given is for x is equal to 5, y is 12, for 6, 13, 9 it is 14, and 11 it is 16. Here x0 is 5, x1 is 6, x2 is 9, x3 is 11, and the corresponding y0, y1, y2, and y3. So from the data we get x0 equal to 5, y0 equal to 12, x1 6, y1 13, x2 9, y2 14, x3 11, y3 16. Now write the Lagrange interpolation formula to find the value of y for x is equal to 10. Now here we get only three terms in the numerator, x minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3. Don't take x0 in the first term. So that x0 comes in the new denominator in place of x. So we get x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2, x0 minus x3. Only up to x3 multiplied by y0. Similarly, in the next term, ignore x1 in the numerator. So we get x minus x0, x minus x2, x minus x3. In place of x, take x1 in the denominator, multiplied by y1. Similarly, we get the term containing y2 and the term containing y3. Now all these values are given in the table. We have x0 to x3 and y0 to y3. And we want the value of y for x is equal to 10. So replace all those values here in this formula. So in this first formula, replace x by 10 and use x1, x2, x3. We get 10 minus 6, 10 minus 9, 10 minus 11 in the numerator. Denominator is x0 minus the remaining 5 minus 6, 5 minus 9, 5 minus 11 multiplied by corresponding y0, that is 12. So we get 10 minus 6 is 4, 10 minus 9 is 1, 10 minus 11 is minus 1. Then x0, 5 minus 6 minus 1, 5 minus 9 minus 4, 5 minus 11 minus 6 multiplied by y naught, that is 2. Similarly, in the second term, take 10 minus x naught, x2 and x3. So we get 10 minus 5, 10 minus 9, 10 minus 11. Denominator is x1 minus the remaining 6 minus 5, that is 1, 6 minus 9, 6 minus 11 into corresponding y1, that is 13. Similarly, for the next term, 10 minus 5, 10 minus 6, 10 minus 11, that is x3 directly. Denominator is x2 minus x0, that is 9 minus 5, 9 minus 6, 9 minus 11, we get 4, 3 and minus 2, multiplied by corresponding y2. Similarly, the last term. Now simplify each of these terms. We get first term, we get 2. From second term, we get minus 4.333. Third term gives 11.667. Fourth term gives 5.333. So you add up all this, you get 14.667. So 14.667 is the value of y or the given function for x is equal to 10. So the value of y at x equal to 10 is 14.667. Let me take one more example. Obtain Lagrange interpolating polynomial here for f of x given by x equal to 0, 2, 3, 6. Corresponding fx are 648, 704, 729, 792. Here we want the polynomial. So from the data we get x0 0, y0 648, x1 is 2, y1 is 704, x3 3, x2 is 3, y2 is 729, x3 is 6, y3 is 792. Then write the Lagrange interpolation formula for x1, x2, x3 or x0 to x3. So get x minus x1, once again x minus x2, x minus x3. Denominator in place of x you take x0 into y0. Similarly, x minus x0, don't take x1 here, so x minus x2 directly, x minus x3. In place of x, write x1 into y1. Similarly, the next two terms. Now in this formula, you replace x1, x2, x3 and x0. Similarly, y0, y1, y2 and y3. Since we want a polynomial, keep x as it is. Okay, in place of x, you take just x only. Replace the remaining values from the given data. So we get here x minus x1. x1 is 2, x minus x3. So x minus x2 is 3 and x minus x3 is 6. Denominator is x0 minus x1, that is minus 2, 0 minus 3 is minus 3, 0 minus 6 is minus 6, multiplied by y0, 648. The second term, x minus x0 is 0, x minus x2 directly is 3, x minus x3 is 6. Denominator is x1 minus the remaining values, 2 minus 0, 2, 2 minus 3 minus 1, 2 minus 6 minus 4, multiplied by corresponding y1, 704. Similarly, x minus x0 0, x minus x2 directly, so x minus x1 that is 2 and x minus x3 directly that is 6. So don't take x2 now. x2 is in the denominator, x2 minus x0, 3 minus 0, 3 minus 2 and 3 minus 6 into corresponding y2, 729. And last term, x minus x0 0, x minus x1 is 2, x minus x2 is 3. So no x3 here. Denominator is x3 minus x0, x1 and x2. That is 6 minus 0, 6 minus 2 and 6 minus 3 into 792. Now simplify each of these terms. So the first one, so minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 6. So 648 by this product gives us minus 18 into x minus 2, keep it as it is. Multiply these two brackets. X minus 3 into x minus 6, we get x square minus 9x plus 18. Second term, 704 divided by 8 plus 8 here. 704 divided by 8, we get 88. X minus 0 is x as it is. multiply again these two brackets, you get x square minus 9x plus 18. Third term, 729 divided by minus 9, you get minus 81. X minus 0, x as it is. Multiply these two brackets, you get x square minus 8x plus 12. And last term, 792 by this product, will get 11. X as it is. X minus 2 into x minus 3 is x square minus 5x plus 6. Next, keep minus 18 as it is, multiply these two brackets. So get x into x square, x into minus 9x, x into 18. Similarly, minus 2 into x square, minus 2 into minus 9x, minus 2 into plus 18. You get x cube minus 11x square plus 36x minus 36. Keep 88 as it is. Take x inside. You get x cube minus 9x square plus 18x. Similarly, minus 81 into x cube minus 8x square plus 12x plus 11 into x cube minus 5x square plus 6x. Next, combine the similar power terms. Minus 18x cube plus 88x cube minus 81x cube plus 11x cube. So x cube is common there. You get minus 18 plus 88 minus 81 plus 11. We get 0x cube. So all x cube terms will get cancelled there. Next, minus 18 into minus 11 plus 88 into minus 9 minus 81 into minus 8 plus 11 into minus 5. We get minus 1 into x square. Similarly, minus 18 into 36 plus 88 into 18 minus 81 into 12 plus 11 into 6, we get plus 30 into x. We have only one constant term, that is minus 18 into minus 36, we get plus 648. So this is the polynomial using Lagrange interpolation formula. So f of x is minus x square plus 30x plus 648. So this is the interpolating polynomial for the given data using Lagrange interpolation formula. So you can cross verify your answer just by putting these values. X is equal to 0, 2, 3, 6. You must get approximately the corresponding values of y. When you put x equal to 0, you get 0 plus 0 plus 648, you get y naught. Put x equal to 2, you get minus 2 square plus 30 into 2 plus 648. So 648 plus 60 minus 2, you get it as 704, and so on. You can verify your answer. So this is Lagrange interpolation polynomial for the given data. So this is the two examples in Lagrange interpolating polynomial, interpolation formula. So all other examples will be similar to this. So if you want polynomial, keep x as it is and simplify. If you want the value of y for given x, then in place of x, you replace that value, you get the corresponding value of y. Okay, we'll stop at this point. In the next video, we discuss about the integration using numerical methods. Thank you.